Basics of Bioinformatics, Module 1, Introduction to Bioinformatics. In this module, we are going to introduce the term bioinformatics and talk about the need of bioinformatics. So let's get started. What exactly is bioinformatics? The meaning of the word lies in the word itself. So let's break the word up. Bio plus informatics. Informatics is the science of data processing, storage, and retrieval. Hence, bioinformatics is the science of processing, storing, retrieving, and manipulating biological data. Now, what do we mean by biological data? Biological data could be either DNA sequence data, DNA structural data, protein sequence data, protein structural data, etc. Any data which is related to biological molecules is becomes the biological data. So, what was the need for bioinformatics? So, during the early 20th century, there was information explosion with a lot of sequence and structural data being generated thanks to the rDNA technology. The question was where to store all this available data. Now, written records are easy to create for short or small data. However, for big data, for example, a DNA sequence of say about 2000 databases becomes very difficult to create a written record. So then what to do? Where to store all this data? The best alternatives were computers. Computers were found to be good alternatives for data storing and maintenance. Moreover, computers made it easy to share data. So now scientists around the globe could easily access the data which was generated in some other place. For example, a scientist in America could easily access the data which was generated by another scientist working in a laboratory in Japan, for example. This created transparency in the scientific community because scientists came to know what research was already being done and what needs to be done more. So this also prevented repetition of experiment and created a lot of newer data. So this was the benefits of bioinformatics. It created a global platform for sharing of data and making people aware of what data had been generated.